Okay, that's what I thought we had talked about, but I'll look at the I'll double check on the website with the order because the packing list and everything just says one set, one plate, one salad bowl, or one plate, one ice cream bowl, one salad plate, and the mug that completes that one 4 piece set is four different pieces, not four of everything. Like I say, I'll double check on the website to make sure there wasn't a typo or a glitch. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. Make sure that's turned back on. There we go. Now we can hear. Yes. So that is what it cost for a one plate, one small plate, one dinner plate, one small plate, a bowl, and a mug. So you get that's the 4 pieces, and you could substitute that mug. But then you ordered 4 extra mugs. It would have been a plain mug that came with it, but you ordered 4 extra mugs that had the medallions on them. I thought I had some more. Had one in my hand when I walked up front. Yeah, and that so the mug that could go with it, you could I could do a plain mug in the stormy skies, or that would cover the cost of the extra bowl that you the frilly bowl. Yeah, there's two listings for the dinnerware set. One is a 3 piece, one is a 4 piece, because not everybody wants all the mugs. Today's colors are going to be green and purple. We're doing solid emerald and poisoned apple, the black over green, the misty forest, and then the hocus pocus, which is what these Hogwarts mugs are going to be. And then probably some sweet pea as well. We have to mix up some fresh wax here in a minute. Did I? Yeah, I had. So I have a some extras for the place settings, but if you but you know that's my fault. The order set is only for one piece, so I was gonna send that and just send the others to the gallery. If you want them, you can claim them, but I'm not gonna hold you to it. You call dibs? Okay. Okay. What I'll do is you could go in and purchase the three-piece set, but I think you've paid enough. Like the shipping will cover all of them, so I can just send you an invoice, so we don't have to have extra shipping. Yes, I have enough plates for all four sets. I even had like I have two extras because I made extras just in case. No, so everything turned out. Like I said, I was originally just gonna send all the extras anyway to the gallery. We need to have a little setup there for plates and stuff, and maybe we can eventually have a like a gift registry section or something, since we're right next to the a bridal shop. Just using a little bit of wet sandpaper to get a little bit of the last texture off of those. And dampening the clay, it doesn't seem like it, but it actually lets the glaze stick a little bit better. Like you think it being drier, the glaze would like soak in, but it doesn't. It likes to be a little bit damp. 3 of the 3-piece sets, yes. No, they did turn out nice, didn't they? Anki, hello. Harry Potter, you get it now, yes. It's like I wonder if I can put a picture of the finished pieces on Discord. I keep meaning to put it on the social medias because this is the first like dinnerware set I've made in a while. So I got a lot of hair. Daniel pulls it off better. He can say I'm Harry and I'm a Potter with his beard. Seeing which picture, excuse me, which picture I think was best. There we go. I put it under works in progress. Does that make Kiba a furry Potter? Harry Potter, furry Potter? I guess I should have called somebody Crookshanks. We named Minnie after Harry Potter. We named her Minerva. But I've never had an orange cat. There aren't any other cats. You'd think there would be more cats in the Harry Potter stories. Kiba is still just a cow. The Big Bad Lobo, hello. Good afternoon, everybody. I am prepping for a glaze, and what that means is these pieces have been fired once already. They've gone through the kiln so that they're a little bit stronger so that I can put glaze on them and handle them without them breaking. I'm filling in the medallions with glaze and then putting wax on top of it so that area won't receive any other color. Because the mugs, the way we do all the designs is by pressing a rubber stamp into the clay, making an impression, then we just fill it in with the glaze. And so once all these are ready, I'll start glazing. And I might actually start glazing some, like once I get done with the Hogwarts, I've got 6 more left. I may start putting some color on these, and then when I change colors, I'll just start like prepping some more, see how many I need. Wonder Hamster, thank you! Daniel got my bag of white powder from Mid-South. I needed some alumina hydrate so I could make some kiln wash. That's like a funny snippet I saw on Facebook that said a little kid said somebody's little kid kept telling everybody that Flonase was her mommy's special nose powder. So she's like, now all the neighbors think I'm doing drugs. Lobo. Yeah, this is Minnie. Yeah, sleeping. They sleep so much. Minnie is supervising. She is very focused. I mean, look at that. Look at that. Laser focused. Damn it, Janet. Hello. Good afternoon, everybody. Hope everybody had a good Halloween. Did anybody have a lot of trick-or-treaters? I guess that really doesn't happen anymore. Like, unless you live in, I guess, certain areas, or you put on the events, you don't see all the trick-or-treaters anymore. But there's a wonder hamster, the Harry Potter himself. Yeah, hamster, you've been asking like if we need any like new emotes from Baban. Maybe we should do some type of Harry Potter one. So most of our emotes and all of our like screens and stuff have been are made by Baban Illustration here on Twitch. Need to get some more wax out because my wax bucket is almost empty. So this is my bucket of wax. Let me see. No. The last text I have from is when I texted you about the alumina hydrate. Or did you mean the group text about the concert? I did get that one. So my colors today are going to be green and purple. We're going to be using the emerald and the grape. I've got so many things to glaze that I'm breaking them down into glaze colors. Because I've got a lot of things to glaze in all the colors. So I'm trying to be efficient. Embry, you showed them to your mom and she says they're pretty too. Good. Yeah, I put the picture in Discord under works in progress if anybody wants to see what they look like. It was a Stormy Skies dinnerware set. Where does it say where they're playing? Ryman. Do I know who they are? I know the name, but I can't think of their songs. I'd have to look them up and see. Dropkick Murphy is apparently going to be in Nashville. Good groups say the tour is different, though. It's apparently all acoustic based on a new album they recently released of Woody Guthrie songs. Acoustic is nice, especially in the Grand Ole Opry, especially at the Ryman. That'll be good. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'll probably recognize their songs. I just I couldn't think of any. Like, watch it be something that it's on my playlist and I didn't even know it. Okay, I'll do one more of these, and then I'm going to start adding some color to things, because that way everything has time to dry out. Colleen, Dropkick Murphys? Yeah, you're making coffee. Welcome back. Yeah, no, they're going to be in Nashville in 2 weeks, and Daniel asked if we wanted to go. And by we, I'm assuming he meant, everybody in chat. So come on, everybody. If I were an emerald green bucket, where would I be? There we go. I was gonna see what one of these songs sounded like. Like I probably would recognize them. All right, I'm gonna see. Oh yeah, okay, I know this song. Okay, yes, I know this song. So if Daniel is still listening, yes, I will go to Dropkick Murphys with you. So this is the emerald green. Real? Oh, they do a free concert around the 4th of July every year in Boston? Nice. What JFG said that their tour right now, they're playing acoustic. They live streamed during the pandemic. I think I remember that now. I'm gonna mix this again. It seems like it's separating a lot. At the risk of disturbing many, though there wasn't much of a disturbance. That's one of the dangerous things about being in downtown is we get notified of all the events going on everywhere, not just the big ones. So you see who's coming to all the smaller venues. I need a new sponge. This one's getting really small and ratty. Let's see if I have any parts of a sponge over here. Because it's time to get a new one. Because what I do is I get those big like car sponges and just rip them up. Anybody do anything fun yesterday? We got to play some board games with friends. Celebrated Daniel's birthday. We watched Young Frankenstein. Nope, didn't do anything fun yesterday. Oh. All right, I'll go back to my playlist. ignored. We were playing what was supposed to be a cooperative game, but of course nobody ever, after a certain point, you don't help each other. Hey, we actually all worked together on one of them, and we succeeded. You got a diamond for your birthday. Just a little bit flatter than you thought it would be. I got him a magic card. I got him a fancy magic card for his birthday. Lobo and Oversight Mod, welcome. So we make everything here. This is our full-time job. I do the entire process on stream. You can see something made from start to finish. All the mugs are hand thrown. If you look back at our videos from the past week or so, you'll see some of these being made. They're all thrown on the wheel, and then everything has been through the kiln once before it gets to this stage. Now I'm glazing them, and then we'll be firing them again. The second firing is when the glaze melts and the clay fully vitrifies, so that they're you can eat and drink out of them. Right now they're still porous. Just feels like it's separating out on me. Because the glazes are just the clay and the minerals just suspended in water. So they do separate over time. The heavier bits float to the bottom. So if I don't mix it every so often, then I just end up with really watery glaze. These guys are going to be the black over green. The color in the bucket is emerald green, a nice dark green, which is this color. So the color on the bottom of the cup is the emerald green. I will be making some of these mugs over here, forest, which is going to be the lighter green on top of the darker green. But some of them are going to be black over the darker green, which I call poisoned apple. We have some of the colors you can see over here above mini, but you can also check out all the different colors and see what we call them, what the names are, and what they look like by going to the colors command, colors with an S, which will take you to a link on our website. I've got quite a few of these mugs to glaze, and so I'm picking out everything that needs to be just a couple of colors and just only getting out 2 or 3 glazes at a time, trying to be efficient. So that's why there's going to be a whole table full of green. Now, because I'm holding them with the tongs, I will have to go back and touch up the little spots where the glazed tongs are holding if if it doesn't get covered up by another layer of color. But I'll need to check all of them to make sure it's covered up. Oops. I see another slither. I got slither in here, slither in there. Yeah. The Slytherin are going to be just solid emerald green. Hey, Tully. Good afternoon. Today we are glazing. I guess I could show you a little. There's a little bit of the stuff over here that we're glazing. There's part of the stuff on the table. I want to make sure Minnie's still in the shot. The boss needs her spotlight, right? I know who the real star of the show is. I've never claimed anything different. More Slytherins back here? Yes, a couple more. Oh, there it is. I guess I should call this like this technique Dunkin' Slosh, because it's the level of the glaze is not quite tall enough for me to just dip everything. All right, now this one is going to be closer in color to this glaze, which is the Misty Forest, the light green over the dark green. And it's from Lord of the Rings, Not All Those Who Wander Are Lost. I had gotten like a lot of orders for this specific mug this fall, or just in the last little bit, and it sold really well at the shows, which is normally a good seller, but I've heard that in the Rings of Power that they mention Not All Those Who Wander Are Lost. Like there's a song that says Not All Those Who Wander Are Lost, and because I haven't gotten that far yet in the series, I'm still only on episode 4. So, is anybody here familiar with the books of Mercedes Lakey? The Valdemar series, specifically? Though she has tons of series. She's technically a young adult fantasy author, but her books are they're young adult in the sense that they can be read by anybody. She's a wonderful storyteller, and one of her book series is finally being made into a TV show. It's in the very early stages still, so there's nobody knows anything about it, except that she approved of it and it's going forward. But also there are so many books in the world that she's created. She had talked about for years of making a role-playing game book, with artwork and everything, for that world of Valdemar. And they've got one on Kickstarter right now, where you can buy. They've got minifigs and maps and posters and artwork and stuff that you can get at different levels. And I was considering getting it just to support it and have it, because I'm never going to have time to play a game, but they were my introduction to fantasy literature. And I still go back and reread them every once in a while. They were the book series that I was kind of nervous to revisit as an adult, because having read them as a young adult, you don't want to ruin the experience you had of reading the books for the first time, but they hold up really well because they're just good stories. Are any other book series and stuff that you know of or that you're a fan of coming to TV or getting more attention? Lisa Addiction, hey, thank you for the raid. Welcome, everybody. Good afternoon. Hey, if you're just joining us, my name is Amanda. We're playing the mud here on Twitch. We're not playing in the mud today. Today we are playing in the glaze. We are adding color to pots. Not glaze like donuts, I wish. But this is what I've got in my bucket here is actually an emerald green. Keystone Pirate, thank you for the follow. I've got the mugs here that we made a few weeks ago. They've been fired once. Everything goes through 2 different firings. The first, so that these have been up to 1800 degrees Fahrenheit already. And what that does is it puts the clay through a chemical change so that it's no longer water soluble. So I can hold it with the glaze tongs without crushing it and then add layers of glaze to it without it dissolving. And then tonight we'll put these in the kiln again and take them up to 2232 degrees Fahrenheit. That will melt the glaze, giving it the shiny coating that you're used to seeing. And also make it able to hold the liquids, seal it, so you can eat and drink off of everything. Hey, Mark. In ZV. Yeah, good afternoon, everybody. So, ZV, you've been following us for almost 7 years. You've been with us since almost the beginning. Wow. This month, we will have been streaming 7 years on like the 10th or 11th. This one's gonna be harder. Let me see if I can even dip this entire thing if I lean the bucket over. Hey, que Serato. There we go. So I'm glazing these. I'm putting one layer on. Some of them will stay just the solid green. This is the color that I'm working with right now. The dark green on the bottom is what is in the bucket. The lighter green on top over the dark green we call the Misty Forest combo, and that's what will be on all of the Not All Those Who Wander Are Lost mugs. Exiled Vixen, hey! Which ones? I have to look up and see which one is your order. Which one was it? Yes, yeah, those two. I've got them. They are bisqued and they are ready to be glazed. Everything's gonna be glazed this week. I'm trying to glaze things like with the colors they're doing. So one of yours is purple, is it not? It has purple on it. Let me have to look at it and see again what color it is. Because I am doing purple today. I don't remember if it has purple on the top or the bottom though. Let's see. Oh, they both have purple. Purple over pink and purple over yellow. Okay. Hocus Pocus is what I'm doing today. And maybe some sweet pea. No, this was a custom color. So I have done both of those before. Purple over pink and purple over yellow. I have done both of those before. They're just not on the glaze chart. Time to make some more green after these last few. All right, we got 2 more. Joan, thank you for the follow. Um, Probably like 5 o'clock. Wonder Hamster, you said when should you pick me up? 5 o'clock? Is that it? That was it? Time for purple? I'm looking for the purple glaze. Do we get a lot of orders? Yes. Especially this time of year. This is purple. I know it looks blue, but I promise it's going to be a nice dark purple. it is the color on the bottom of this mug. I might be doing some of this color combo, but I'm going to dip some of these in solid purple first. But that's what it looks like once it's been fired. Oops, sorry. Joan, you just came over from Lisa's stream and you're enjoying watching the process. Thank you. Yeah, the black over the emerald, that's what some of the other pieces are going to be. The ones that say iocane powder on them. I thought it was fitting to make the poisoned mug be poisoned apple glaze. This one is going to be the Hocus Pocus, the black over purple. What am I putting on the pots before I glaze them? I am wiping them down with a damp sponge to make sure that there's no extra like dust or oily fingerprints on here from when I was putting wax on them. Making sure I didn't like leave a wax fingerprint on there or something. Cleaning it off, and it's kind of the final time I'm going over it to make sure there aren't any little sharp spots or blemishes on the mug. And then they've got wax on them on the medallion and on the bottom, which is why the glaze doesn't stick there. Hey, Jeannie, yeah, no problem. Now, you would think that like adding water to something would make the glaze like stick less, but it actually dampening the pot a little bit, not soaking it in water or anything, but just dampening it a little bit helps the glaze adhere better and kind of like soak into the pot but cover evenly. I guess is a better way to describe it. There's sandpaper. It's like I have a little bit of a rough spot here, which I can take care of now. Wipe that off again. Because dust or like I talked about oily fingerprints and stuff will keep the glaze from sticking. forgot I had one over here already. But yeah, welcome everybody. Happy Tuesday. Day after Halloween is always a special holiday because it is a cheap candy day, right? Though by now the only thing that's left is like a candy corn. I don't know. I went to the Wiggly yesterday on Halloween, and they already had all their Christmas candy up. They'd already taken all the Halloween candy down and put up the Christmas stuff. Hey, Kiba, buddy. Where'd you go, buddy? Oh, hey, come on. Come on. Hey, Cobalt Reaver. There you go. Now, Minnie's in the cat bed. You're not gonna be happy. Buddy. Everybody say hello to Keep His Tail. That's apparently the new star of the show. Another cat! You have an orange tabby. Ooh, that's one that I've never had, an orange one. We have a tortoise shell for the first time now. Yeah, buddy. He likes to have his fur ruffled. Ooh, there's a purr. There's that purr. What are you doing? There you go. He comes over here so he can be next to get more pets, I guess. I got cat hair all over me. All over my hand. What am I saying? There's cat hair on everything anyway. I think I've got like paw prints on my arm where I picked one of them up earlier. Sometimes I wonder why I ever try to wear black in this place. Yeah, there's the paw prints from earlier. Or just now. Right here. But I've got several glazes to do, so I'm going to be glazing pretty much every day this week. Because the majority of these mugs that I'm glazing are going to one place. Yeah, we have two studio cats here. We have Kiba and Minnie. Kiba's our old man cat. He's been here since we got the building. And then Minnie's been here almost 5 years. It'll be 5 years in February since she just walked through the door and decided she liked it here. What part, out of the entire process, what's my favorite? The throwing. The throwing, they actually, manipulating the clay on the wheel, forming the clay on the wheel. That's my favorite part. And it ends up being what I spend the least amount of time on because it's what I'm probably the most efficient at because it's what I've practiced the most. And but yeah, that is my favorite part. The glazing is not really, like, I wouldn't call it my least favorite part of the process, but it's not what I get excited about, like adding the color. But, it's part of it. Kiba left. I wouldn't let him knock over my drink. All right, I've got two more of these to just dip like this, and I'll see if there's anything else I want to be purple. I know the As You Wish mugs, I'm going to make those sweet pea. But I've got to put the black glaze. I've got to glaze all the medallions first before I dip them in purple. Yeah, I got one more of these. Alright. I don't need the glaze tongs anymore. Let's put the lid on this. So when I pick out pieces that need to be glazed, sometimes there are orders that need very specific colors, and sometimes, especially with my wholesale customers, they might tell me, oh, send me whatever colors you think will sell best. Because some colors sell better in different regions, and some are just, universally popular. So sometimes I get to pick the colors. I think sometimes picking the colors is more nerve-wracking than just having somebody tell me they want everything in pink and yellow. But with some of my wholesale customers, I'll tell them, this is settled a little bit. Sometimes I'll have them say, okay, well, give me like some colors that you definitely want and definitely don't want. Like, do you want anything red? Do you want anything, do you want pink or purple or, bright colors like that? Because sometimes it's funny because I will, thinking about some schools that are in state, like we're in Kentucky and up in Lexington, that's where UK is, and their colors are bright royal blue. Well, they actually prefer not to have a lot of blue stuff there because it's not, they're kind of sick of blue. And it's the same thing in Louisville. Louisville's colors are red, and they're kind of sick of red, so they don't really like me to send like red things there. They're like, no, we'll take blue. We'll take other things. We're tired of red. So sometimes things that you think would be popular in one area is not. But then again, in Denver, I sell a ton of orange. And in Tennessee too. Tennessee loves orange. Like I did a bunch of mugs for a brewery in Denver, and they when I asked them what colors they wanted for all of their mugs, they said we want orange, and I wanted to say, are you sure? But I forget that at that point I'd forgotten that was school colors there, or not even school colors, just sports balls colors. So now I have the medallion highlighted, and I've got our stamp on the bottom. Yeah. And I'll put the wax on here. We put food coloring in the wax so that I can see it. Otherwise, it's clear. And if I accidentally splatter it or get some on my fingers and leave waxy fingerprints on the pot, that way I can see my blemish and clean it up before I put glaze on it. I do a light wet sanding on here to remove the texture of any texture that was on there to make sure it's nice and smooth. And then just fill it in with the glaze. I use like a stiff bristled brush. It was harder to say than I thought it would be. A stiff bristled brush. I think this is probably the most satisfying part of the glazing process because for me, I finally get to see what the design, properly looks like. Sometimes it can be aggravating if it's a delicate piece that has to be touched up a bit, but I used to sign my pieces by hand, just write the name, Polly, and the year. But I like the stamp is a bit more efficient and it's probably more legible. One of my biggest pet peeves is when people like just make a little like squiggly mark on the bottom of a piece and expect somebody to be able to find them again. It's like you can't Google that. Like I've had people contact me saying like, you know what, I've got these products that handmade pottery things that I've gathered over the years, but yours was the only one that I could where I could read your name on the bottom and I could find you online. We had someone find us through Reddit. They had bought something from us. This is like within the past year. They found us at the farmer's market down in Nashville, bought something, but couldn't remember where they got it because they were on a road trip. And so I don't know if they couldn't find the website or what, but they posted the picture of their mug on Reddit and said, "Hey, can anybody help me find out where I got this?" And like Reddit came to the rescue. Someone told them the website and where to find us and even what color that mug was. So that makes me think maybe I'd forgotten to stamp the bottom of one of them. This is the 20 ounce, yes. So it's a 20-ounce mug. I don't have a 10 ounce to show you the difference. Actually, maybe. So that's the difference, the 10 and the 20 ounce mug. Half the size. Same shape. Okay. Making sure I didn't leave a fingerprint because I felt my finger touched the pink part when and it was sticky, so I thought maybe I'd made a mess. Ooh, we got a mini stretch. How long have I been making these amazing mugs? We've been doing this full time for 10 years now. And I've been making pots for almost 20, 19 to be exact. Hey, buddy. But I haven't, I can say I've been making pots for 19 years, but I've not been making good pots for 19 years. I don't even think I really started making a lot of just mugs until after I'd gone full time, really, because we got into doing some wholesale work, and we're able to go full time by making yarn bowls. And so for a long time, that's all I made. And now it's transitioned into, making mostly mugs. Yeah, I took my very first pottery class in 2003, so it's coming up. I remember, I remember, so I guess that year was 2013 when somebody asked me how long I'd been doing it, and I said I took my first class in 2003, and they're like, "Oh, you've been doing this for 10 years then?" I'm like, "Wow, I have. I feel so old." So imagine how I feel now. My mother gave me the good gauge of whether or not you're old. It's like, you're not old until you have to take a Tylenol to get up in the morning and one to go back to bed so you can sleep. So by that definition, I've been old for a while. Do I have any more there? I need to get some more. You're not yet taking Tylenol before when you get up, yeah. Wonder hamster you are, yeah. Me too. Bluesy. Oh, well, biting your tongue and rubbing your freshly stubbed toe. Aw. Run away in utter fear, for Bluesy the goat farmer is here. I love it. Utter fear. Well, hopefully you do not have a broken toe. The last time Daniel stubbed his toe, he broke it. And that is no fun. No, not trying to jinx it, but have you ever dropped a pod? Oh, yes. Oh, yes, many, many times. People ask me all the time whether or not, the cats break a lot of things in the studio, and I break a lot more things than they do. You've dropped some of your favorites. Very, very sad days, yes. I have dropped a board of sheep. I have. So when I've had, I carry things on a board when moving them around. And I think that time I was like stacking them on the board or setting them on the board, but I did not have it properly balanced. So I overbalanced it on one side and the whole thing flipped over. And so the sheep went flying. Flying sheep. That was sad. Bluesy. Sheep. You don't like sheep. Goats are better. Sheep go to heaven, goats go to hell. That song always gets stuck in my head when I make the sheep bowls and the goats. You don't like to climb stairs, so you take the highway. You don't want to climb the stairway to heaven, so take the highway to hell. Um, I meant 5, but yeah. Why are you here? Because I was gonna do like prep one more of these and then be done. One more after this one. Yeah, Wonder Hamster, you've been home for 20 minutes. I thought you were in town, but I didn't know if you were physically here in this building or only with us in spirit. Oh, hi, Kiba. So I'll put wax on this one. That'll give me 12 of these. And then I will take a little bit of a break. And come back and start layering some color on these guys. So like I say, some of these don't need any colors on top of them, and some just need one layer on them. So it should be pretty quick to get these processed and through the kiln. So what I'm gonna do is take a little bit of a break now. I've got 7 more minutes. 7 more minutes. I'm going to put the first layer on these 12 pieces. I'm going to mix this up a little bit. Oh, sorry, Minnie. Sorry, didn't mean to disturb you. Okay. How fast can we glaze? How fast can we glaze? 6 minutes! It's 11 o'clock, yeah. Get some rest. Don't disturb the rulers, yes. Don't wake up the supervisor. I mean, I can. Am I walking home? Ooh. Dot Crochet, hey, thank you for the cheers.